Hi, and welcome to my creative presentation. So this is 1300. I live here right now. I'm currently a sophomore at Temple University. I am studying information science and technology. And yeah, so we're gonna start here. Throughout this video, I'm gonna take you on different places on campus and tell you about what happens at these places. Part of the presentation, I'm supposed to choose either why I chose Temple or why someone else should choose Temple. I'm kind of going to do a little bit of both. So yeah, get ready. Outside of the Student Center, you see our lovely big T here to exemplify Temple University, you know, we the T. So when I came to visit this school, I didn't actually go on a regular tour, and I'll explain that later on. And this is one of the areas that I walked around to, and this was after I spoke to a couple of students. And my mom was walking, I came and visited with my mom and my grandmother, and my mom asked me, she was like, so do you want to go to the school? And I was like, honestly, I get a really good feel here. And like inside, I knew that finally Temple was my decision. But I told her that I really needed to sit on it and think about, you know, whether or not this would be the school for me. I'm gonna spend all 4 years here, maybe more. But I had a genuinely good feeling. And in this spot, I really knew like Temple is where I'm gonna be. I can see myself on this campus, and this is definitely where I want to go to school. So this is the Student Center. It's also known as SAC. When you get here, a lot of people call it that. I am a part of a lot of organizations on campus. When you come into the Student Center, you're going to see all the big posters. That is all the organizations, whatever event they have coming up, anything that they have doing. A lot of times they make posters, they put it here because students come in and right away you're able to see this. So it's a good marketing strategy for whatever event you have coming up. Next, we're going to head down to what's known as the Student Center Atrium. A lot of organizations, either on Tuesday or Wednesdays, have what's called a table, an atrium table. And you, again, talk about your upcoming events, but this is like a lot of personal interaction. You get to meet people that want to come to your events. So on campus, outside of classes, I am a part of the Cherry Crusaders. We are basically the heart and soul of Temple's pride. So this is our emblem on the back. I'm part of Cherry Crusaders. I'm also part of MCPB, which is Main Campus Program Board. Every Wednesday we have a table. It's usually located right here. I've been a part of them since freshman year, and lucky for me, at the end of the semester, I just got voted in to being the on-campus director for 2016, so I'm excited for that. So in addition to having organization tables in the atrium, Temple University also has what is called Free Food Fun Friday. They have it every Friday. It's hosted by a different organization every Friday, and it's free food, you have free prizes, games. Each organization, when they have it, they can create an event on with different themes for what they want. It's a great place for students to come. Again, free food, free everything. Students can come and mingle with different students that they've never seen on campus possibly. You can bring your friends, get to talk to people of organizations that might be of interest to you. So I think that the atrium, if you come to Temple, you're going to spend a lot of time in the atrium, either if it's here or if it's upstairs in the eatery. So we are in Student Center North. This is technically the lower level of the Student Center. Here we are at the UPS store. I actually work at the UPS store. Students can get packages sent here. Normally when students live on campus, you get your package sent to your dorm, which is perfectly fine. if you ever have a package that maybe you're receiving and it's of value, you don't want it to get lost or anything, you are able to get packages sent to the UPS store. The UPS store is also here for you to send packages, maybe home sometimes, send it to a friend that goes to another college, anything. We also do mail here, regular USPS mail. So the UPS store is also conveniently located to our Temple bookstore. At our Temple bookstore, you can buy your textbooks here. You can get any spirit wear that you would like to have. Let's say you're trying to gear up for a football game, basketball game, whatever it is. This bookstore literally has any spirit wear that you can think of. We've got everything from sweatpants to wine glasses to lanyards we have baby clothes in the store. Here is the #1 place for you to get your textbooks that are on campus. The bookstore just started this new buyback program, so you don't have to buy books. You can also rent them, but if you do buy a book and you decide you're not going to be using it and you don't want to keep it, you can come back and sell your book to the The bookstore is also open 6 days a week, so like I said, come in here for anything. There's also snacks and drinks in here. Next, you have the Graphics Media Center located right across from the bookstore and across from the UPS store. The Graphics Media Center does all of your major printing. You can get posters made. The posters that are in the student atrium at the top that I showed, those posters are generally made by the Graphics Media Center. Along with that, you have the Philadelphia Federal Credit Union that's located right across there. That's one of the main banks on campus, along with PNC. And this is the Student Center North. Are now located at the lovely bell tower. This is basically almost the center of campus. A lot of stuff happens here. I actually met 2 seniors when I came. I actually met them around this area. Usually there is our lovely TU big chair right here, but it's gone most likely because of the weather. So I'm just going to talk about it. I met them over here around the TU big chair. They are the ones that basically talk to me a lot about Temple, what happens here at the bell tower, what happens on the Of Course Walk, about our library. They introduced me a lot to Temple, more so on like the social factor and how students can get in where they fit in. So that was really helpful. So the TU big chair for me is a big thing. That was like my first picture that I took on campus. I was going to sit on it, but it's not here. It'll be here. It's usually here in the summertime, springtime. It's a great place to hang out. Pretty sure you could fit like 3 to 4 people in that chair. So your friends come take a picture when it's out here. So going into what happens at the bell tower, like I said, it's a lot of events that happen at the bell tower. The bell tower is a great area for students to come and socialize. You can come hang out with your friends. You can also come and meet new people. So one of the big events that happen at the bell tower is usually the org fair. So throughout the entire area of the bell tower is a bunch of tables. There's huge diversity in the amount of organizations that we have on campus. I'm pretty sure we have like over 150 orgs on campus. 150 and counting, because there's always a new organization that can come in. If there's an organization that doesn't fit or suit you, you can always create your own. I'm pretty sure you just need an advisor and a certain amount of students, but you can definitely do that. There's always organizations happening, new organizations coming. When you come to the org fair, it's usually in the spring or summertime. So like I said, lots of diversity. You can meet new people, come with your friends, get to know organizations that you think you might want to be a part of. Factor that the bell tower holds, we have what we call the Beery Beach. So when people say they're going to go hang out on the beach, it's usually because they're coming to this area. Sometimes it's the area a little bit over. Normally, again, like I said, they probably took them away because of the weather. It's getting cold, it's raining a lot. But there's usually a bunch of chairs sitting out here. Students come and sit on the chairs. Like I said, sit with your friends or meet new people. You can sit there in between class, listen to music, read a book, just relax. That's what Beery Beach is for. That's what the bell tower is for. Continuing on with the list that the bell tower provides us. One of the main things that I could think of, my organization, like I said, MCPB, during Welcome Week, 9 times out of 10 we always have an event held right here. It's like a large space for a lot of students to come through. We've had, last homecoming we had an event with a DJ, stationed right here. The bell tower area was our big dance floor. We just had a lot of fun, free food, a photo booth. Everyone could just come out and dance with their friends, meet new people, and have fun. Another one of the things, one of the biggest things, when I tell you that sports are a huge thing for Temple, it's a huge thing. You see my hat? Our football team has had an amazing season. We beat Penn State. We beat Penn State. I was so excited. We also got ESPN Game Day. That's where my hat comes from. Oh my gosh, I can't even talk. That was awesome. We should have beat Notre Dame, but it was cool. It was a great game. The students really come out for football. Football and basketball is a big thing for us. We have a bunch of other sports as well that are hugely supported by the students. So at the bell tower, one big thing that usually happens is the pep rally. On Fridays before a game, usually around in the afternoon, maybe 12, 1 o'clock, we have a pep rally where it's a lot of students out. You have different organizations that are out. You can get free stuff. There's usually a little bit of free food. You come and mingle with your friends at a certain time in the pep rally. Guess who comes walking through? Our football team. They are carrying t-shirts that they throw out to the crowd. So you could possibly win a free t-shirt. Who doesn't love free stuff? I'm telling you, Temple gives out a lot of free stuff. Come to Temple for free stuff, if anything. So you have the pep rally, they come around, they're throwing out t-shirts, you get to see who's on the football team. It's honestly a lot of fun. It's a great energy that the students give off. It's almost the same energy that you're going to get at the games. So if you like sports, Temple is a great school for sports. We are in the Tech Center. The Tech Center is open 24/7. It's one of the main places that students come and study. We have a bunch of computers upstairs. You also have breakout rooms for when you're working on group projects and everybody needs to get together. So going upstairs, and it's our lovely Tech Center with all the computers. Study right now, it's time for finals, so there's always a bunch of kids in here working on their stuff. Mind you, it's open 24/7. So is the Starbucks. If you are in here at 1 o'clock in the morning and you really need to finish this paper, you need to pick me up, come downstairs and get yourself a coffee from Starbucks. Tech Center also provides you with computer services, so if you're having a problem with your computer, down the hall, that's where you can go get any help with your computer, any questions. Behind me is our Welcome Center, located in the Tech Center. It's right in front of the doors when you walk in, you just walk straight in. So a little personal story. Believe it or not, I've actually never been on a Temple tour. I never came for a visit when I was, well, not an official visit, like a tour, when I was looking at this school. I had scheduled 2 tours, and during the time that I wanted to come do the tour, every single time that my date was coming up, it snowed and it got canceled. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm never gonna get to see this school. And I think it might be a good school, like it looks good on paper, I wanna go visit. So finally, my mom and my grandmother, we were like, you know what, forget it. We're just gonna go up there on our own and go look around campus. Granted, we're not gonna be able to get in buildings and maybe know the specifics, but at least you'll get to see how the campus is. So that's when I came up here. So honestly, as a student, until like the end of second semester, freshman year, I didn't know that we had a Welcome Center. This is when I learned that we had a Welcome Center when I decided to start helping out for the open houses on Sunday. I emailed the lady and I asked if I could come help out, and she was like, yeah, just meet in the Welcome Center. And I was like, We have a welcome center for students? I had no idea. That's what I learned. It's in our lovely tech center, so that's where we are right now. So this is our tech center. Like I said, we have the Starbucks, your welcome center.